Hey everybody, welcome back to Experience Garage. I'm Sean, and today I'm going to get and work on something that's been kind of I guess, feeling like it's a little bit daunting to do. It's working what I'm calling a door jamb header. I don't know if that's the technical uh, term for it, but I can't find any other name for it. Let me go ahead and show it to you. All right, guys, this is what it looks like. It's right underneath the drip rail right here. From this seam over to this seam, it's all rusted up pretty bad. I don't know what it's like behind it for the, I guess it's on the A-pillar area, but it's kind of rusted too. But I'm wondering if I can fix that or not. But we're going to have to get this all apart. And they don't sell this part. I looked for it and I couldn't find one. So what you have to do is either make it yourself or um, do what I did. And I went to the salvage yard and I cut one out. And see what it looks like. And this is where it came off of, right here. So I kind of know how it's put together a little bit. There's the drip rail right there and part of the roof. So it's attached to the drip rail and then also attached right here and right here where you saw the seams at. All right, guys, I think first thing I'm going to do, though, is get this old seal taken down because these old things are glued in and stuff. And I already went and took the headliner trim down and the visor, so that's already out of my way. Once I do that, kind of like I did with the bed, I'm going to get and put some screws in so I can relocate everything back where it was originally. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I think what I'm going to do is put me a screw right here and right about right here. That stays out of my way as far as on the other side. And when I get and go to put everything back together, I can just put the screws back in and know exactly where it goes. All right, I got the screws in, one right here. On this side of that seam, so it won't be in my way. And the same thing over here. Seams right there. So I'll be able to get and drill these spot welds out. And hopefully get this piece off so I can see behind there. I'm also, I think real quick, going to take my wire wheel and go ahead and start cleaning this area up right here. Let me go ahead and do that, and then we'll start drilling out the spot welds. All right, now that I got that all kind of wire wheeled off, you can see how bad that was. And I got the spot welds kind of exposed, so I can go ahead and drill those out. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm going to show you where I'm at right now. I'm trying to take this real slow, so I'm going to add more work to myself later. So let me show you real quick. All right, I started drilling these spot welds out, and I can't get my drill any deeper because my chuck hits right here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and use my cutoff wheel and cut right here. And already cut right here. There wasn't much left anyway. And take this whole section out. Then I should be able to get my drill in and finish drilling these spot welds. I'm trying not to drill all the way through. I want it to stay solid so I can easily spot weld it back. So that's the reason why I'm kind of doing it that way. So let me go ahead and get that done. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I got this all cut right here, all the way across, and I started peeling back the metal a little bit. And man, the rust that's coming out is not very good. So hopefully that's contained to just the piece I'm wanting to get in replaced. So we'll have to see. So let me go ahead and start peeling this back, and we'll get a good look, I guess. All right, guys, in that time lapse you just saw, I really had to get in butcher that piece of metal to get it out of there. Still got one little piece right here I don't know if there's another spot weld. Ours didn't drill it good, but it was stuck there pretty good. But you can see I got, looks like grass or weeds or something that was growing in there. But really, it is not as bad as I feared. So let me go ahead and get this all cleaned up, and I'll see about getting all these spot welds all drilled out. And then I'll be right back. All right, guys, I managed to get it out, and let me show you the good and the bad, I guess. All right, I guess the good part was I was able to get this piece out without damaging it. Got minimal hose to feel when I get put it back. And this piece right here was this piece, the part that I needed to get replaced, of course. And this right here is this piece, and that's what goes up next to the drip rail, and that's where it's going to go wrong. All right, guys, when you look out here on the outside, the strip rail really doesn't look that bad at all, but even underneath, it's really not that bad. But now, get some light for you. Probably see that it's pretty rotten. All right, guys, that's pretty much going to shut me down right there. I'm going to have to order a new drip rail, and hopefully all I got to do is replace from this joint forward. I'll have to see when time comes and get this section taken out. Hopefully the roof section is in real good shape underneath it, but I think it actually comes with a patch panel for the roof, because usually you got to cut that out to replace these drip rails, because also it welds to this piece that we're trying to replace. So we'll have to see when it comes in and everything, what all extra stuff we got to do. And I kind of got an idea, if there's no more surprises, how it might go together a little bit cleaner. I don't know if I'll get and work on this again for the next episode. I might have to get and skip on to something else for a minute and let the parts come in. So I'll just have to see when time comes. Thank you so much for coming along and watching this episode, and I'll get and see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.